So now that we know that there's a couple other variables, let's check them out. So let's check out what SQM mean is like. So here we have, we'll go SQM mean point. SQM, and like I said, you have to be careful with capitalization. I do things a certain way, and this is just my own special way. There is no specific way. Is generally variables use underscores and functions use camel case. Anyway, that's just what I do. So we have SQM mean. Let's first find, because we want to do ranges of this stuff, let's find the minimum value of SQM mean. So we will do this by, so min SQM equals D3 min process data points. Then max SQM equals D3 min process data points. So we have this range, and so let's get that range now. We have the SQM mean lat long. So let's do this range. And so remember what Levi said to us is that the units are related to human vision, with higher numbers corresponding to darker skies. And so what I was thinking is the higher the number, the more translucent or the more transparent the triangle is going to be. And so that way it'll be a little darker in contrast. And so here we go. We're going to go SQM scale equals D3 scale linear. Do I want to do scale linear? For this one, I want to do scale linear. I'm going to show you some cool stuff later. But anyway, so same thing as before. We have a domain, and so we have the min SQM. We set it as an array. It's looking for two values. We set it in a min SQM and a max SQM. And then we have a range. And this range has a max value. So actually, let's remember the domain. So this is where we switch it. Okay, and then the range is going to be, because we're dealing with opacity, it's going to be 0 to 1. And then we're just going to say opacity equals, and going to interpolate the value of SQM scale of point SQM mean. So let's save this and see what happens. Think for a second. You see it got a little darker. Okay, well let's do it maybe 0.5. See what happens there. So we're seeing there's a lot of overlay between these triangles, and so okay, well that's something a little better. Go home. Sorry, I'm going to make that more polite. I'm going to be more polite to the AI. It's just if you aren't direct right now, it's it gets very confused. So we see we have all these little triangles, and a lot of these triangles in the data set are very close together. And so there's all sorts of interesting ways we can deal with this. I'm kind of intrigued with just leaving this for a minute.